Shall I start that again? Good morning. It's late morning because I just felt really poo again this morning. Lovely. So I decided basically to stay in bed and sleep and get well, and I had my Kindle and I just watched some YouTube, and actually ended up watching a Christmas film on my Kindle, which was really nice. So what is it when you don't feel well? So I'm walking down the stairs. Why is it when you don't feel well you just want to just lie in your pit? But actually I made myself get up because I was hungry, and actually I feel so much better for having had a shower. But yeah, you just kind of, when you don't feel well, the last thing you want to do is get up, isn't it, and have a shower sometimes. But I'm up, and I'm showered, and I'm dressed, and I'm feeling a lot better. I'm going to have something to eat, and I'm going to have a lemon sip. It is so foggy out. I just showed you a clip of the fog. You can't even see the lake today, so it's so foggy. So, excuse me. So I'm feeling a bit better, but I'm still feeling poorly. So I don't know what I'm going to do today. The reason I'm a little bit cautious at the moment about being poorly is because last year I was really poorly, and if you didn't know, I had pneumonia and I was admitted to hospital last December, and I spent a few weeks in hospital. Then I was in and out of hospital, and then I had a relapse in March this year, and I'm just paranoid that I just don't really want to get pneumonia again, and I don't want to go in hospital again because I didn't see Christmas at all last year. So yeah, so that's why I'm kind of being a little bit tippy-toeing around myself at the moment. Excuse me, this is not what you want to see in a vlog. So yeah, I'm just kind of looking after myself and tippy-toeing around myself a bit because I want to keep myself well. I don't want to end up back in hospital. Yeah, basically. So I don't know what I'm going to do today. Tonight it is John's dad's birthday today, so we are going round to see him this evening, and I think we're going round for dinner. So got that, and I'm not sure what else I'm going to do today, but I can't sit around all day and watch telly. That's just not me. I get far too bored. So I feel in the mood again to do a bit more arting. So I'm probably gonna do that. So yeah, gonna have some lunch. I think I'm gonna have an egg mayonnaise sandwich and a lemon sip. And I've got to wrap John's dad's present actually. Must do that. And then yeah. So I'm sorry the vlogs have taken a downturn, but we'll get there. Yes, I've said this all along. It is life. This is real life. This is my real life. So you kind of take the rough with the smooth, don't you, with that? So yeah. So I'll catch up with you later. Hey guys, so I'm feeling a lot better since my medicine has kicked in, and I'm up in my office, craft room, studio, this room. People have different room names for it. I don't know. My room. And I'm gonna get creative now. I'm starting to think about wrapping presents, and I really hate buying paper and it going to waste and all that kind of stuff. So when we moved, we wrapped my mum and dad moved right before we did, and they had a company to do all their removal, and they got given a load of stuff to wrap all their valuables up, this green paper, And then when we moved after them. They gave us some of their stuff, and I saved, like, some of it we gave back to the company because they reuse the paper, and the rest I kept. So I've got like this huge wad here, and I know it's a bit scrumpled, but I don't care. Excuse me, I have got a cough, so you just have to excuse that. And it's quite large. I'm going to stand back. So it's quite large, and I thought I might recycle this and use this as wrapping paper to give it like yet another use of life. That'd be like 3 uses. And I thought I would decorate it because it is very plain. It is just plain green. Now I was thinking about doing getting a potato and doing potato printing on there, which I might still do. Then I thought about using a stencil, and then I thought, blimey, I'm going to be there ages using a stencil. And then following on from my art journaling yesterday, when I did this little chappy, I thought, why don't I knock out a load of snowmen? Because I could just do a load of circles, and then once that's dry, go in later and do some detailing. And I don't have that many people to give gifts for, so I don't think it's going to be that many. So that's what I'm going to do today. I'm going to do a little crafty project, and I'll put you on the tripod so you can kind of do a little bit of a fast forward so you can see what I do. So basically I'm going to use this really cheap acrylic paint. I mean, I use a cheap acrylic paint anyway, so yeah, I've got some of that. And these, I save these are from the Grays boxes that I get, and I save these little trays, and they're really handy for doing different craft things with. So I'm going to put a load of paint in there, that's what I'm going to do. And I've got my big fat paintbrush, so I can literally just do some big circles, and that's that. I might get my heat gun out in a minute, and yeah, let's get cracking. Let's create some funky, unique wrapping paper that no one else is going to use. That's the plan. Anyway, let's see how I go. I just thought I'd show you my room now because I'm kind of everywhere. It's just covered in paper. So I've done quite a few sheets, and that one up there is the second one I did, so it's probably dry. I started off by sort of trying to do the heads and bodies, and then I just thought that looked a bit pants, so I decided just to do heads. So that is what I've done. Excuse me. I'm alright till I start talking. So I've been quite rustic with them, and the trouble is, because it's all wrinkly crinkly, the paper, I wasn't able to do a smooth circle, but so it's a little bit, if you can see, the edges aren't totally complete, but I don't mind that at all. I like the fact it's rustic, and I like the fact it's homemade, and I also think that makes it look like it's fluffy snow. So I'm totally okay with that. Now the paper's fairly robust, but it's not holding the wetness of the acrylic paint all that well, so I'm just being careful with it until it's dry, because I don't want to put my finger through that. So that's my little production lines. I need to kind of wait for some of them to dry, and then I need to start on faces, embellishing the faces. And look, you can see how many I've done. I've done 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I've done 10 sheets, and I've still got all that massive wad left. So yeah, but I'm not going to do any more than 10 sheets today. A, because I don't have necessarily that much space. B, because I don't know if it's going to look good and work very well. C, because I'm not feeling too good. And D, because I've got to let it dry and all that, you know, EFG, all that kind of stuff. So, but okay, and on the computer I've just got some Christmas programs I'm playing on YouTube, so I'm feeling really festive. But yeah, I'm going to start on the faces in a bit, I think. one down, woohoo! Like, only just however many more to go. But I really like it. I don't know if you can see the glitter on there. The glue just needs to dry, but you can see the glitter, and I'm a glitter girl anyway. I like glitter on my crafts. I do. But it's not Christmas without a bit of glitter, people, is it now? So yeah, I really like that. My homemade rustic looking wrapping paper, and I like the fact that it's childlike, you know, because I like the fact it's rustic and Christmas is all a bit childlike, and you know, I got back in touch with my inner child again. We were talking about this a bit yesterday, wasn't I, on the about art journaling, but you know, I got back in touch with my inner child. I've got some fingerprinting, painting done, and some glitter out, and yeah, it's good fun. So I've still got some Christmas TV on YouTube, and I'm gonna try and finish the rest of these off, because it'd be nice to kind of get them get it accomplished, and then I've got them ready for wrapping my presents. So I was just looking on the internet while I was waiting for my glue to dry, and you know when you go on Amazon it comes up with like a recommended for you. Well, this book was recommended for me. Deborah, I can't pronounce his name. The Night Before Kismet. So like this part of the Vampire Shrink series. And so I was reading, it's a Kindle version. So I was reading, and it says that the order is The Night Before Kismet, then The Vampire Shrink, which I've read, then Sex in a Coffin, which is a Kindle, then Until Death Do Us Part, then Blood Therapy, then Crimson Psyche, and then I guess the new, if that's the new one. Yeah, that is the new, is that the new one? I'm not sure. So, what I'm asking is, has anybody read this series? And is that the order in which I really need to read it in? And the reason I'm querying it is because as an actual paperback, as an actual like hard copy paperback, is The Vampire Shrink and then Blood Therapy, right? So this Sex in a Coffin and Until Death Do Us Part, they're Kindle books. So I'm thinking that they were released after Blood Therapy. So what I'm trying to find out really is when they're released, and if I really have to read those before I, do you know what I mean? Before I read Blood Therapy, because I really wanted to start reading Blood Therapy today. So if you know, please, if you've read this and you know, then please let me know, because I haven't got any idea. But like, for instance, this Sex in a Coffin one is a Kindle-only version, and it's 59 pages. So that's not very long at all. So I don't know what to do. Somebody help me. If not, I'll just kind of wing it. But if you know, then let me know, please. You know what? I've been reading the reviews, and basically they say that these ebook versions, like the in-between books, are a bit blah, bit meh. So I am going to read the Blood Therapy next, and then at a later date, if I still need more, then I'll probably turn to the to those extra books. But you know what I was saying about like judging a book by its cover yesterday? Do you think that looks a little bit of a cheesy cover? Because I wouldn't pick that book up, to be honest. I don't know if that's just me, but I wouldn't pick that up because I just think that looks mega cheesy. But yeah. So I'm going to definitely start on Blood Therapy. I'll let you know how it goes. It's all dark and cold out now. Oh, I've changed, by the way, because I'm out of painting clothes now. And I really fancied a hot chocolate with whippy cream and marshmallows. And I just come to the cupboard and there is no chocolate. But I haven't been shopping for a week and a half, so what do you expect? John loves his hot chocolate. He drinks hot chocolate like every night. There's no hot chocolate. I'm really sad. and it's cold and it's dark and I'm not going to the shop. I have one sachet of this, my favourite chai tea latte left. And I'm kind of wondering what it would be like with whipped cream. Do you think that'd be wrong? Do you think it'd be wrong? I'm going to try it. Oh, I'm going to try it. Let's be experimental. So yeah. And I'm just going to say that I haven't been shopping, and that shop that I did on day 2 of Vlogmas, we've still got loads of food. Loads of food, because most recipes are to serve 4, and there's only 2 of us, and if John doesn't take any for leftovers, then yeah, we have loads left, so we've still got loads of food. And you buy stuff, and there's always kind of like bits and bobs, isn't there, like left. So Christmassy mug, and I am going to show you some of my mugs in another video, because a friend of mine has asked a few times, and I do have a lot of mugs, because I seem to keep getting given mugs, but I use different mugs for different things and how I feel. So yeah, so I'm going to make a chai latte with whippy cream, and I'm going to snuggle down, because I'm feeling a bit rough again. I'm going to snuggle down and start blood therapy and have a hot drink, and then it's about an hour till John gets home, so I'm going to chill out for a bit, and then we're off to his parents for dinner for his dad's birthday. Hi guys, so we've just come out from John's parents. We had a nice traditional fish and chips and mushy peas from the chip shop, which was nice. Still got my cold, but never mind. And as they live in the really near the town that we used to live in, so and they have Christmas lights every year. So as we were really close, we thought we would drive through and show you the Christmas lights. Now, they're fairly pleasant. They're not as spectacular as they used to be, because one year the lights they used to have fell down and hit someone on the head and they were really injured, and since then they haven't had as many lights up as they normally have. But that being said, I thought it would be quite nice to show you the lights anyway through the high street. lights in the town weren't as exciting as we hoped they would be. You can turn around here, that's where I turn around to go to the salon. We've come to one of the villages because it's on our way home anyway, and they've got some really, really nice pretty lights. So we're just turning round and I'm going to show you the lights, because they've got the strings up across the buildings, which looks really pretty, and it's a really nice sort of oldie woldy kind of village anyway, so it looks really pretty. And kind of the camera isn't actually picking up how good it is.